I believe 99% of people believe in evolution culturally, but they haven't studied anything to do with evolution. Let me ask you a question.
Sure.
Do you know what abiogenesis is? Okay, abiogenesis is the beginning of biological life. According to the theory of evolution, how did biological life start?
Microorganisms in the sea, and then they
Start from a single cell organism, right? How did the single cell organism come about?
I don't have no tissue.
Do you know what science says?
No.
They don't know. There's no answer for that question. And you have the biggest propagators for evolution. For instance, Richard Dawkins or his likes say, oh, there's something called theory that maybe aliens came and put life. So you believe in aliens, but you don't believe in God, right? Why would he say that though? Because you cannot explain rationally the change from chemistry to biology. Cell is mainly made of what? Do you know what a cell is mainly made of? Protein. Proteins are mainly made of what? Do you know?
Amino acids.
Amino acids, right? You have different types of amino acids, right? You can say left and right-handed amino acids. Today, amino acids is so unstable that we cannot use amino acids to create a protein. The smallest cell, the bacterial cell, has millions of proteins. So you're telling me some thunder somewhere in the sea and we have okay, let's accept this fairy tale, right? First step in the fairy tale, we have the magic soup, which brought us the first cell. Okay, now you will add absurdities upon absurdities. How does the cell become a living organism? How does the organism become a living being? How does the living being evolve into, every part of the theory itself requires a imaginary story. There's something called the Cambrian explosion. Do you know what the Cambrian explosion is? This is what I said to you in the beginning. People don't know evolution, right? They just wholesale believe it. So Cambrian explosion, we found so many fossils of advanced creatures deep within the earth. Because the deeper you go, the earlier back you go in history. So they should be less evolved the deeper you go, right? But we're seeing things like tribulites, very advanced ants, and this is the issue.
Saying it's more evolved is subjective. It's more adapted to its environment. Maybe its environment changes and therefore it changes. You can't say it's more evolved because it has more complex things.
You're refuting gradualism. Gradualism assumes that the changes happen. Yeah, so what you're saying to me, I agree with you. I don't have a problem with what you're saying. But that goes against gradualism. That's why they came with a new theory, right? Whenever the evidence goes against what they believe in, they say, let's change the theory, right? But that's not how science works. So they came up with punctuated equilibrium. They're like, oh, we have quick changes and gradual changes. Okay, you just came up with an excuse to come up with an answer. But Darwin believed they would falsify his theory. Gradualism was refuted.